Hey, welcome back, fast food fanatics. Today we're doing a couple of the fall seasonal menu items from Dairy Queen. Let's just get right into it. Let's crush some calories. Okay, so first up, we have the pumpkin pie blizzard from Dairy Queen. Let you guys get a look. This already smells pretty good. You kind of get the little waft of pumpkin, and I'm a big fan of the blizzards that they have at Dairy Queen. I've never actually had the shakes, which is one of the things that I got, but let's just see how it tastes. They have like these kind of crunchy pie pieces in there that are nice. It adds a nice textural balance to the ice cream, which is like just kind of a pumpkin soft serve. It is a little on the sweeter side and less on the spicier side, which I think for most people when they get ice cream, that's kind of more or less what you're looking for with pumpkin ice cream. You just kind of want a little bit of that fall spice, that cinnamon, that warm spice, and then you kind of want more or less the sweetness from the ice cream. As I get into it, I'll let you guys know a little bit more, but first bite, really tasty. You still get the pumpkin pieces throughout, which is nice, and again, still with that warm cinnamon flavor. What's nice about blizzards as opposed to say something like a McFlurry is that it's more blended, so it's a little bit more evenly distributed as far as the flavor is concerned. So next up we have their caramel apple pie blizzard. Again, it looks like they kind of have pie pieces throughout this, and then there's chunks of apple. Let's see how this stacks up. The first impression is really tasty. You have pieces, like large pieces, chunks of apple, pie pieces, and then what I thought was going to be more or less like kind of like vanilla swirled throughout actually ended up being caramel chunks. It's almost like Heath bar pieces without the chocolate, and it's really nice. It adds a nice texture element to the soft serve. You get a little bit of the warmth from the caramel and kind of the spiced apple pieces and stuff. It's a really nice complete bite. So last up we have their pumpkin cookie butter milkshake. I've never actually had the milkshakes from Dairy Queen, so I'm kind of happy that this is going to be my first experience. Let's see how it tastes. So again, really nice. They're supposed to be like pumpkin puree, and then it's like a whipped topping, obviously, and then there's the nutmeg and the cinnamon you get from the pumpkin spice flavors. I'm not overly getting anything that screams cookie butter. There are like kind of chunky, crunchy pieces in here, but if you would have just called this a pumpkin pie milkshake, I would have been just as happy with it. I think the cookie butter portion of it is more or less a gimmick because it sells, but there's nothing, speculoos cookie or cookie butter about this, but still really tasty. Final review. Honestly, I think that if you're a fan of pumpkin, you're not really going to be let down by either the blizzard or the cookie butter shake. That being said, I do think that I liked the shake more than I did the blizzard. The reason being is that there's a little bit more kind of spice forward inside of the shake. There's more of that nutmeg and that cinnamon spice, and also the crunchy pieces that are supposed to kind of be the cookie butter pieces are a little bit nicer of a textural element than I think the few pie pieces you get inside of the blizzard. Also, if you're a pumpkin lover like me, you definitely can tell the difference between artificial pumpkin and real pumpkin flavor. But I do know that they use a puree, or a pumpkin puree rather, in the shake. It might be in the blizzard, but judging by the color of it and the overall flavor, it's just got a little bit more of an artificial pumpkin flavor to the blizzard as opposed to the shake, and that's also another reason why I kind of went with the shake over the pumpkin blizzard. I do think the show stealer was the caramel apple pie blizzard. That thing was delicious. The balance of the chunks of caramel and then the kind of crunchy crispy pieces that they had in there, the crust like pieces, the chunks of apple, the warm kind of cinnamon, notes that you got from the ice cream and the apples and the caramel kind of pairing really, really well together. I think it's just a no-brainer that even if you're not a huge apple fan, just the textural elements and the balance of the bite, it just kind of made that the best choice. Once again, thanks for watching, guys. We always appreciate it. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to this video if you enjoyed it. Please head on over to our Instagram so you can kind of keep up to date with some of the more exclusive content we have. And as always, remember, if you are what you eat, always eat amazing.